Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here with you this evening. It's actually Saturday evening. I think it's the March the 28th. And I am just getting around to doing my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills review um, for the last, the finale. Um, whew, I have a lot of thoughts on this. Yes, y'all. But I'm going to try not to stay too long. Um, Man, my notes are a little bit messed up. So if you used to being around here with me, you know I got a tendency to jump around. I don't know why I don't number my papers, but anyway, this is called the Carribean send off. So we got Sutton sitting on the end of the boat by herself, calling ladies bitches. And we see we got Jen bringing her a glass of water, and she said, "Oh, a glass." And Jennifer Tilly says, "Yes, we're civilized around here," making a joke because Sutton just got her ass chewed out by everybody. So anyway, while Sutton's sitting Indian style at the end of the pool, like she's doing some kind of sensei, I don't know what she was channeling. The girls don't give a damn. They swimming, jumping in the water, trying to figure out how to dive. So we see Bose and Garcelle sitting together, having a little kiki, because you got Erica in the boat. And no, you got Erica just jumped into the water, and Garcelle says she really looks beautiful, and Bose says yes she does, and she said now if something happened to her, who gonna jump out there and save her? And they kind of laugh. Bose laughs and she says, "Well, I can't get out there. All this braids in my head is like an anchor. Yeah, that's a lot of hair in her head." So anyway, Sutton tells Jen that Satan is on the boat. We're back to Sutton and Jen now. She tells her that Satan is on the boat, and Jen tell her, and with a laugh at the end of it. I don't like people to do that. I mean, I like people to tell me shit, but it ain't funny. And she tell her these girls don't really like you. So Sutton laughs a little bit too, but her feelings was really hurt. So anyway, they go back to the ladies playing in the pool, and you hear when they went yachting once. I don't think it was Kyle and Mauricio, PK and Dorit. And Dorit didn't want to jump in the water. I don't know if it's something with her hair, her nails, or something. But when PK said he buy her a Birkin, she jumped her ass in the water real fast. So Sun says she can't fuss with Erica and Dorit no more. So we got Jennifer Tilly saying, "Oh my gosh, this is like really crazy." She said, she said, "I understand both sides of this." She said, "But I can't say what I want to say to Sutton, which is maybe you should examine your behavior." She said she can't say it. You can't. Don't say it. But she'll hear that you said it if she watched the season. So anyway, as Bose and Garcelle sit together, she said, "We can, how we gonna come together as a group if two of us is icing out the other ones?" And Garcelle said, "We'll see." So I'm like, if they don't never mention Sutton again, I'll be glad about it. So anyway, Kathy in her room, I don't know what the fuck she doing. She just dropping all kinds of crumbs and shit, eating corn chips, trying to put facial stuff. She got all that shit she put on her face. She shouldn't even have no face. So Boaz said the boat was really rough today, and she wanted the ladies to have fun. So she got a band and she got food, music, vendors. She doing it all out for the ladies so they can have a good time. So Erica was like, "Yeah, I wasn't doing nothing wrong." I was like, "Is this such a sense of sisterhood? How come I can't ask her questions?" She said, "I ain't mean no ill will, but you did." So Jen tells Jennifer tells Sutton that she thinks it felt like it was a coordinated attack to her. So I was like, "Why is Kathy dressed like that? She look like she going on a fucking hike and they going to dinner." So Sutton say she just gotta stay away from Erica and Dorit. She said that all the women are always jumping in on her and messing with her. Nobody ever pulls her to the sides and apologizes to her. She said never. She said all they want to do, she was talking to Garcelle, all they want to do is break me. They tried for years to break me. So anyway, why she having this sad ass feelings for herself. The production started showing all the times when her ass was getting dogged out. But there was also showing times when she dogged motherfuckers out too, but not during the same period of time. So she said, I don't want to do it anymore. That's what she talking to Garcelle. So we got Garcelle saying in the confessional that Sutton is by not by any means innocent, but they attacked her. They all jumped on her while she was on the boat. So she says Sutton feels like, Kyle should have said something to defend her, you know, when they was at the table, wherever the hell they be. She always think that Kyle should say something to her. And then Garcelle says never good when Sutton feels like she's cornered. She say that Sutton don't feel Sutton acts up when she's cornered. And I said them ladies don't give a damn about Sutton acting mad. So I don't know what it is with this thing. So Garcelle says she don't know what it is with this thing with Kyle. That she just can't figure it out. So, Garcelle just tells Jen and they both talk. She was like, the reason why I'm sudden upset is because Kyle don't stick up for her. She was like, yeah, she ain't gonna stick up for her. She said she don't really like her. And she's like, we try to tell this bitch that, but she don't want to listen. So, she doesn't. I lost my page. Hold on. So Garcelle that says that
I hate this phone, bro. Why does the battery run out so quickly?
so Jen, I don't know. I don't know. I'm making a recording though. I don't care about y'all phone, so hurry up and get out of here.
Okay.
So do never mind. Do what your sister did when Farrar finished charging hers. Ask him to charge yours. So anyway, Jen tells Garcelle that it doesn't feel Sutton feels like it doesn't matter what she do, she can't do anything right. I said and she can't because she just needs to keep her damn mouth shut. So everybody getting ready to eat dinner and meeting in one of the suites. I don't know whose suite they in, but they meeting in somebody. I think it's Bo's suite. And they meet and they finally somebody said where's Sutton, and Jen said it's been a glitch in the matrix. Sutton ain't really trying to fuck with y'all because she's still upset. And she said why she upset. She said she feels she's upset because she felt like y'all was coming at her. That it seemed like it was like coordinated because first it was Erica, then the re piggyback on. It's like y'all had a discussion about this before she came, and Erica's like, no, that's not what happened. I'm insulted. She said I just asked her a question, and from that, we doing some collaborated effort. She's just blowing out a big deal. So, um, she said, Jen said, no, I'm not saying that. She says how I felt about it. So Garcelle just had to scream out because she just couldn't keep her fucking mouth shut. But she don't really like Kyle either. She just screamed out, it's you, Kyle. She wants blind loyalty from you. And Kyle was like, what? How the fuck this got something to do with me? When she was arguing with Erica, this don't got nothing to do with me. She needs blind. Like, this is you fucking crazy. Are y'all crazy? And she said, then when y'all was at the table, this was Kyle saying the confession, and I do not like that look she got. You know, she remind me of that cartoon that came out about 5, 10, 7 years ago. Coraline. Y'all know Coraline. Where she, after a while, they start getting button eyes and shit because it's a witch or something. Okay, anyway, just Google it. Coraline. That's who she looked like with that burgundy on. I don't know who told her where they look. That confessional look on Kyle looks horrible. I think she got a wig on too. The whole look is just a fucking. It's just a chop. That mean ugly. So anyway, so anyway, she chooses to stay in the room for the day, and you don't know, fucking Kyle really don't give a fuck. She like, y'all, let's go. Fuck, let's go. I'm ready to go eat. So they leave to go eat. The next thing we know, so anyway, yeah, Kyle was like, why the fuck? Why is what her arguing with y'all? Why she mad at me? And she wants your blind loyalty, but she said what? And, girl, she said, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to go. Kyle said, fuck this. Let's go eat, y'all. So anyway, they leave. So we see Sutton, and Sutton is dressed in the confession, and she getting dressed. She said she going for two reasons. One is because she got a badass outfit. It was alright. And then two, she said, it's the best. What? Oh, to show the girls that they didn't break her. I said, girl, your ass is cracked. You demolished. You pulverized. You is done. So anyway, I put down here so now the ladies is going there, they're going shopping and shit because it's after they're going to see the vendors and all type of shit. So Jen shopping till she buying jewelry. So up behind her comes Sutton, and she said, hey Sutton. So she happy to see her. And Sutton like, hey. And she said, girl, I'm about to buy me, you don't buy this tiger eye for me and this crystal for here. And this 80, I don't know, for $80, I'm assuming. So she paid for it. So Garcelle, when you see her spend her money, because she said, I'm going to walk all the way up around and down and I guess she will make sure what money she allotted to spend that, she get what she really wanted. So anyway, Jen tells Sutton that, so she buy her crystal breaks the ward off evil, and Sutton tells us that she don't need no crystal bracelets, no crystal braces and none of this shit, blah blah blah, because they ain't gonna break her. And like I said, she's pulverized already. So Jen said, I told the ladies what was going on between me. Why? Okay, first of all, you wanted her to tell. And she said, because it was in my face, looking at me like I was fucking crazy, like, where the fuck is Sutton? So I told him. So as she's talking, here come Kyle come up behind her. So I just wanna, and Kyle's like, hey, I just walked over to tell you that I've heard from this one and that one that you was upset that I didn't defend you because when they said something, but she said you didn't defend me when they said that I do something to all women. And she said, well, the reason why, well, yes, do you believe that? Do you believe that? Answer me. Answer me. Whatever the fuck she was saying. So Kyle was like, don't do that. Let me talk to you. And so she was like, I just want to rest and be. So no, Kyle said, well, you wasn't that kind to me last year when you was in my ass about stuff. You know you was dogging me out. You was kind of dogging. So what are you saying? What you say? Do you want to talk about this? And Kyle was like, no, I don't really want to talk about shit. I just want to shop. So I tell you what, can't I just be left alone? Don't they understand that I just want to be so, just be to myself? And I was like, why the fuck is Sutton lying? She's so happy Kyle over there licking her ass or trying to lick her ass or trying to attempt like she kid. That she said, I just need a little bit of compassion. Don't you understand? It's not her that gets pummeled. It's me by every woman in this group. I have been pummeled. So I just want to be a Barbie, just like I just want to be Barbie. Can I allow to be Barbie? I was like, this fucking bitch is getting on my nerves. I was like, man, I don't like you, son. I used to like you, and I ain't gonna lie, I still used to feel a little sorry for you, but you're a bitch. You very much to me, you appear to be like a younger version of your mother, but like you probably ain't stuck that far back in the day. But you a motherfucker. I'm for real. You know what you are. You one of them people it's too hard to be your friend. I think so. So anyway, she said, "Can I pretend that I don't have a IQ of 140?" And why she always blowing herself up? And I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. And I almost think it is. And I heard the say it's gonna be controversial, but not to me. When Dorit said, "Okay, that wallet that she got, she was hoping that wallet would buy her a seat at the table with the popular girls, but it didn't do that. I think she was thinking if she made the most money out of the group, that it would give her some type of dominance with Kyle. And I do believe she bought her friends because the first time when her and Kyle wasn't talking, and she said she's so used to seeing shit on Amazon, sending Kyle shit, and she don't spend no money. To me, a sudden is stingy until it's something that she want for herself. And she kind of talk a little shit when she helped you, like when Dorit was saying that um Sutton ain't really like Garcelle when they first met. Remember, they always go back to the shit with Garcelle. Say, where your money come from? She's like, that is crash. Don't ask me that. Blah blah this and that. Well, somehow or another, Sutton went to Haiti with Garcelle, and she bought a $25,000 table when she was there. Then the next thing you know, they was in New York together. Now y'all know I don't think Garcelle got money to be dropping me flying around and shit like that. So to me, it benefit Garcelle better to be friends with Sutton financially because she a friend that got shit. But Sutton is stingy. She ain't gonna she wasn't sending Garcelle. She supposed to be real close to Garcelle. But when the season is over, she ain't saying how she send Garcelle no gifts now unless when they go out to dinner, she always the one paying for it or something. But anyway, the shit was weird. So she was like, can you pretend like I don't have 140 IQ? So anyway, she said, she's telling Kyle, if you start, I'm going to leave. I'm just going to leave. I've been like, okay, bitch, bye. Then you see what Kyle did? She said, oh, no, we ain't got to do none of this. She just turned around, walk off. Next thing you look down, you can see Kyle over there get right by her or something. So I said, why the fuck did she even come? Why the fuck you ain't stay in the room? Because when Kyle meet up with Boaz, she tell her, she said, yeah, I ran into Sutton. And she said, she ain't really down with the vibes with us. She don't want to talk. She don't want to talk to us. She don't want to talk to nobody. So Flo says, so she just want us to sit at the table and not say shit? And she was like, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So Boss said, I think she said she gonna take her out somewhere because they wind up going somewhere. She said, yeah, she can't deal with. Kyle said, yeah, um, Sutton can't deal with no criticism. Girl, she don't want to say nothing. She says she don't want to talk. She just wants to sit there. Bo says that she just want us to sit at the fucking table and pretend like yeah, everything cool. So she said, yeah. So, we have what's her name, Erica and Derek talking, and Derek said, you know why Sutton think that we were sitting around here collaborating with each other, trying to play an attack on her. She said that's kind of shit she does, and it is true, and she does, and she usually would do it with Garcelle, like, okay, let's wait till she get this, and then we'll just bring this up. You know, she do that type of shit. So she was like, yeah, but Erica said, well, I don't like it, so I'm gonna say something. So she ruined dinner with that bullshit. So anyway, everybody sits at the table, and then the stupid ass they sitting down and Sutton screaming something about place seating mats or place cards for the seating, and she's like, where do I sit? I mean, where should I go? Should I do? So she finally found somewhere to sit her ass down. And Kathy says, "Hi, Barbie," to Sutton, and she says, "Hi." So the ladies start ordering their food. So you hear Kathy say some shit. I mean, I want fish, but I don't like fishy fish. I was like, okay. So Garcelle flirts. I think it's Kyle teased her because Garcelle's flirting with the waiter, and Garcelle lets us know. She said, "I'm not on no app. If I pass your ass in Whole Foods, somewhere, get introduced by you, introduced to you by one of my friends, it's a hit." So she said, "Cause she's not seeing nobody." So anyway, down the table is quiet as a motherfucker. So I think you hear the Rick holler, "Drink" or some shit. So So anyway, we see Kathy leaving. She come back. She said, "I gotta go to the bathroom," and she come back. As soon as she come back, first thing I heard my phone, "That's a little surprise for you. I peed on myself a little bit." And I'm just like, why the fuck you tell me that? You came back, you changed your clothes. First of all, what you wearing now look better than the fucking shit you had on before. So before you like you was somewhere gardening or going somebody damn hiking. You had already went hiking already. And boy said, "Damn, Kathy, sit your ass down." I mean, in her confessional, she was saying some weird shit she do. Like even when she was putting all that bullshit on her face, rubbing on her neck and her eyes, I was like, first of all, she don't even know what the fuck she doing. Cause every time I see her putting the shit on, she probably putting the shit on wrong. It be 1,000 hands on her, and she running her mouth on the phone or some shit, and then somebody holding the phone because whoever fucking with her, somebody else doing her hands. I'm like, girl, you done fucked around and put your feet cream on your chin. Ain't no telling. So anyway, so while they sit there, the table said, "Do anybody know how to do invitations?" And I think it's Jennifer to do one first, but can't remember who she does. I don't know who she does because it's Erica and Dorit is tearing up Sutton ass and Sutton screaming over them. "That's not how nobody talk like that. No, nobody talk that way. And nobody saying like that." So it's so offensive. They was just playing. And see, you should have stayed your ass in the room. So anyway, it's their birthday. I forgot it's Erica's birthday and it's the Rick birthday, and Bose made them cakes with photos of them of each of their photos for their own cake. So the waiters bring the cake out and they sing in the birthday song, but they say, "Hope you get some tonight. Hope you get some tonight. Hope you get some nice presents. Hope you get some tonight." And they kind of laugh because they're thinking in the dirt, like I was thinking in the dirt too. Like, what was some kids up in there eating dinner? So anyway, Dax said that she wants some. I don't want to pay. She's just sitting there dry as fuck. And even Kyle said, "Well, she's just ruining the whole mood. Can't she just pull herself together? She always got to make it about, leave it up to her." So, we hear Sutton tell us how she showed up, she hit the pinata, she ate dinner, you know, you know, she did all the party shit. So she said, "Cause these girls that kick you whether you up or down." And then cause she said, "I'm going to go home and go to bed. Cause y'all kick me whether I'm up or down." Slams it. But she said, "This some bullshit," and slams her door. And she leaves from the table. She don't even say bye to anybody. She just get her funky ass up and go. So it's the next day, and Bo's taking Sutton to make chocolate. So they stand up there and she being her regular stuff. The lady tell them, the guy or the chocolate maker tell them, "Oh yeah, chocolate is the aphrodisiac." And Bo said, "Give me some of that." And then he go, Sutton, "Calm down, calm down." I was like, "Oh, she's so dry." I just said this bitch fun. She's dry. So she's so dry and trying to be cute. This bitch make a mistake and eat butter because she think it's white chocolate. Now that's funny. So after a while they make the chocolate and shit. The lady says it's gonna take me 20 minutes to freeze this. While we're doing that, we're gonna get y'all some chocolate martinis or something. I'm like, that's too much damn chocolate. That made my stomach hurt. And they said, "Yeah, sure, we'll try it." So anyway, when they sit down, Bo said, "Tell me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts." And she said, then Bo, then suddenly her smart If I tell you my thoughts, then it will no longer be my thoughts anymore. They'll be our thoughts or some whack shit. And Rose was like, oh yeah, okay, I never thought of that. So anyway, what the fuck? So anyway, you got Garcelle, Kyle, and Jennifer at the beach, and they tell the ladies, now this is what's going on. So anyway, they start telling Kyle, yo, you need to find you need to do you something about this shit that's going on. So Garcelle say, did you post your thirst traps? And Kyle said, no, I ain't felt like it. And Jennifer said, I post mine. And I got 100 likes, 100,000 likes. And now I know why IG like it likes that nipple. So anyway, show a picture of her. And you can kind of halfway see her nipple, right? You can kind of halfway see her nipple. So, of course, Garcelle brings up Sutton. She said, so or Kyle then she said, listen, out of all of us, we the three that's closest to her, and you and Jennifer are even closer. So she said, so Garcelle says, listen, what you defended her marriage to her, and she said, why is it marriage? She said, because in Sutton's book, in Sutton's story, you're the hero. And she said, why? She says, well, we want to know, but only she can answer that for you. So Kyle pretty much don't give a fuck. She was like, listen, I wish y'all could see it from my perspective, you know. So, Garcelle, the other night she wanted you to rescue her and you didn't. She was like, man, I ain't think about that bitch. She didn't say that, but she should have because that's what her face looked like. So, Garcelle, here she go. Told you she always starting some shit and she knows it. You know, she on that Mo talk. She said, don't, she said, what are you on Mo doing? She said, what do you mean by information about divorce? And she was like, yeah, I mean, whatever. She was like, well, I'm not going to rush anything. So Jen says, that I had some friends and, they talked to me. She said they changed when you divorced. She said we had $700,000 in the bank when we was getting a divorce. He said he'd give me $350. And when I was like, hell yeah. And one of my friends said, girl, go get a lawyer. So she said, so Kyle said, did you get more than the 350? She said, shit, I got 30% of the Simpsons. You don't think me running around with checking the bride and shit is buying all these diamonds and these big ass rings and this bullshit I be buying these $30,000 airplane pocketbooks? No, $100,000. Nah. So she said, Kyle, get a lawyer. So anyway, I said, damn, but not much money Jennifer Tilly got. I mean, I know they don't really tell you, but her net worth around 40 million. And I could believe it just on the strength of the Simpsons alone, because I think the Simpsons is about 30, 35 years old. So, Kyle, get a fucking lawyer. So Dorit and Erica, they talking about Sutton. And like I said, Kathy in the room still putting some bullshit on her face. I don't know why. So anyway, what's her name? Why Bo's hanging out with, telling her thoughts to while they finished for this candy bar, she tell me your thoughts. And she said, I heard what they said. Sutton said, I heard what the lady said. She talking to Bose. And she said, I've had lots of conversation with Erica and we've gotten along well. And Bose said, well, I guess it's good that it came out the table because Erica is really feeling some type of way. That's what I'm saying, that part. So Sutton says, Erica, I'm not like them. When Erica was when Erica was going through her shit with Tom, it was like she do that. She tell shit. But like I ain't like that. She was like cause which come don't know that, and why does Bose have to know that when the shit first happened to Tom, that Erica and Dorit was sitting around laughing and shit about Tom, talking about he was in an accident. And the doctor wanted to know, do he need work on his ankle, his brain? I don't know, some crazy shit. But they was crying, laughing. So she said they got in this girl group that there's double standards and even triple standards. So she said Collins and Rick have a long standing relationship. When they get mad at each other, they apologize and they go back to where they was. How come that can't happen with her? So Dorit said Dorit tells Erica that Sutton is not always a bitch. She said, but such there are times when she can be fun. So, she said she asked us for our thoughts, so we gave it. So Dorit said that she cool until Sutton pretend, she started doing that crying shit. She said when Sutton apologizes, she said she don't believe that it's sincere. She said it lacks sincerity, and it does. So Sutton tell she's with Boaz, and she tell Boaz that she had to come to Jesus moment. So she says, and the moment was like it's so this is what this bitch is telling Bose that they both have went through something difficult and and their outcomes have been different from mine and it's hard to look at me. Bitch, because you get $350,000 a month, it's hard to look at you. It ain't hard to look at you because I'm like, so Bo said you making it sound like you up here. And she said, no, no, no. I just need to take better care. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means. So anyway, they finally get to dinner. They got all these leaves and shit on. uh Bose had costumes made and they all kind of complained about it because you half naked. So but Jen said it was fun, said fuck it, it's fun. I mean, just go with the moment. I like her. She got good spirits. And Jareet in there with Bo's assistant. He tried, I guess, teaching her how to twerk, and she's just shaking all, no ass at all, everywhere. But she having fun, and Erica looks beautiful out of everybody. And she said she loved how she looked. She wanted more feathers, more shiny. She just this always the outfit that she wanted to wear, looking like a showgirl. So Kathy said Bose really outdid herself. She didn't really like her costume that much, but she played into it too, and I appreciate her doing that. And I appreciate Kathy giving Bose big ups for the trip because she really, every time they went to an event, one of the ladies in the group would be like, she outdid herself. So I'm cool with that. But I still got some underlying shit with you, Bose, because I was really feeling you too. And then when I say really feeling you, I may finish this fucking long ass recap. So I said Kyle looked cute in hers. Jen said she felt really glamorous in her uniform. So they get ready to leave and something fall on the ground. Somebody said, Garcelle, you dropped something. Somebody said, what is it? Somebody yelled a condom. She started laughing. It ain't mine. So the ladies go out to eat, but they forget that they're wearing these feathers. So they all get stuck together. Conversation is hard. But it's that last night and they want to have fun. So everybody cheers Bose and tell her how much fun that they're having. And everybody having a good time, and then here go Erica. I have a question. You hear Jen say, "God damn, can we just eat and have good feelings?" It's the last night, but she said to us in the confessional. So she said, "I have a question. Who said that we collaborated?" The read nine. This name, was it you or was it you? She was doing some dramatic ass shit. So I was like, so Jen she said it just seemed like it was. And that's why I said that shit, but she never said anything. And then I was like, why the fuck is Erica bringing this up if she admits at the table that she talked to Sutton earlier today about the same shit and Sutton said no. So why the fuck is you talking about it now? I don't know. She don't got nothing to do. So anyway, she said, we are fine. So Kathy tried to cut in. She said, let me finish. Let me finish. And so we let her finish and she ain't say shit. I didn't do it. That's it. And I'm like, and she said, that's it. That's all, folks. And I'm like, bitch, I thought she was going to really go throwing down on some shit. So anyway, Garcelle looks at Erica and says, if you say I'm trying to get on a good thing with you, a good path, and if you say that you didn't do it, Erica, then I believe you, Erica. Erica says, thank you. And I said, girl, you gonna wish you ain't say that shit to her, Garcelle. Yep. whether you believe it or not, you're gonna wish you didn't say that shit about we wish we could move forward. I'm trying to get in a better place with you. Because when they was on Watch What Happened live, and Andy said, well, how y'all feel about Garcelle leaving? She ain't say shit, and Bose ain't said shit. And then when Erica did say shit, she said, won't he do it? And that's when you want God to make some shit happen for you. So, And then it made me think about when she was in the water and Garcelle said, oh, she looked pretty. But if something happened to her ass, who's going to jump in there and get her? So it let me know that Garcelle wasn't going to go try to save her. She might have hollered. So anyway, they all cheers Bose and tell her how good of the trip that they having. And she says, I'm so proud of all of you, I guess, for wearing that bullshit and coming to the group. So Garcelle says that, they can all be dysfunctional sometimes, but they really love each other. No, y'all motherfuckers don't. So I said the ladies get up and they join the party and they dance and they look they having fun. I didn't realize it was raining, but they said it was raining and they was dancing. I didn't really see a lot of Sutton in that dancing. So Bo said she glad to be a part of the group. And she meeting new friends and she working on having this baby with Keely the natural way. And Sutton says she can be better friend. Sometimes she a jerk. She said her relationship with Dorit is still fucked, but hers and Reba's is a lot better. So Kyle said when she get back home, she knows she gonna have to talk to Mo. They have to make some decisions. They ain't made no decisions. They both ain't done shit. So she said she gonna do that and avoid the paparazzi. I said, why she think somebody trying to run her down, take pictures? So Dorit said she just want peace. And she said she might start filtering and do PK his emails that he sent her. She said she had a good time. So anyway, we're back from St. Lucia and we got Kyle coming to visit Erica. And it's because Tom got sentenced for embezzlement and they gave him 80 years and I laughed my ass off because Erica said, well, he don't got but 80, he ain't even got 80 days. I said, child, he good for 80 hours. That motherfucker, his time, he looking real bad. So she's saying, so anyway, then they show a shot of Sutton. No. And you got Ivy yells, oh, no. That's it. A rat or something was killed. She don't want her dogs to get it. They telling us that, when Erica go over there, so Sutton says she could be better. Garcelle, we all know that she's leaving. And then, she left with this all skin folk and kinfolk. And so for all the people who are clear, who don't understand it mean all white people ain't crackers. It's like the same thing, but the different race. So, well, you could say all white people ain't caring. Now I like the one I gave y'all first. So anyway, I said Erica to me is a little bit bitter. I don't care what she say. When she talk about Tom, so anyway, before Kyle showed up to visit her, she went in the refrigerator and she took out some yogurt. I was like, she need to buy her some damn food. She ain't had nothing in there. So she said this has taken her back to where it was when all the shit first happened and so she knows she's just feeling some type of way. And I said, I think she's just bitter. Because if you go to the after show, she pretty much told you her husband was 33 and a half years older than her. She was looking for that motherfucker to check out before her. So I don't think she thinks she's going to have all these problems. I do think she thought she was going to be left with an abundance of wealth. And I ain't saying she ain't loved Tom, but I think she loved his money more than she loved that. And then you can see this bitch got ready to go to jail because I'm telling you, ain't no way that kind of money. I could see if she was in her 20s or something. Girl, you old enough. You know where that money going and coming and ain't. Or you just ain't want to know. Because your ass get ready to get sued for $24 million. So like you said, when you was talking to Erica, your shit talking to Kyle, your shit is just beginning. That was his shit. And now while you sitting around here going through your shit worried about this fool in dementia, ain't even know, he probably don't even know who the fuck you are. So, and I ain't gonna mean no harm. You was bitter because how your life turned out. I don't think you handled it that well. You was drinking, you was cussing out people and shit. You didn't want to say you was sorry to people. And then you keep saying this is not the Tom you knew. You ain't no Tom, Erica. You did not know this motherfucker. You did not know him. He was a whole other person that he here for you. He's not the man I know. No, he ain't the real motherfucker. He the one he wanted you to see. So anyway, I turned over to watch some of the after show, and Bo's getting a bad rap because something on IG or something where she's posted these pictures, but at the end of the pictures where she said some nice shit about Garcelle, but I think y'all was sisters. Yeah, I think y'all was sisters to cuffs, because it don't sound like y'all shit was good. And then even when Garcelle tried to say all kinfolk ain't skinfolk, and she said Anne Marie. I was like, nah, that bitch been gone for a minute. Nobody even think about Anne Marie. And then they were saying that Bose, for her, she's had a lot of corporate jobs that she turned over, that she, didn't stay long or whatever. And the black people there say she wasn't like that. Say she was more like an Uncle Tom. Say she preached that black, 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 black. But inside she OREO. So it's hard to believe though, cause on the show on Beverly Hills, them the most fucking black people I ever seen since she been on there. She had the any services that she got, like caterers, event planners, or assistants, or drivers. The motherfuckers was black, so she believed in buying black and selling black. Even when she gave the women gift bags, that shit in there was from black designers. So I said, okay, she cool. I mean, she to me, she ain't pushing no agenda on them. She just, it's almost like somebody else said, she teaches you her culture without jamming it down your throat. Not like that girl from New York. They used to do that shit. I'm gonna show you about Africa, and this how we used to eat. Nobody don't give a fuck about it. A little bit now is good. So you had Kyle, and she was talking about, what's the thing with Sutton? She don't really like Sutton like that. She fuck with Sutton when she want to, and when she don't, she don't. And Sutton allowed that shit. And then you heard Sutton in the thing saying, I have a relationship with Kyle and we by ourselves. And Sutton was like, and Garcelle was like, listen, bitch, if you can't be my friend when we intimate together, you ain't gonna be my goddamn friend when we around a group of people either. You not gonna hang around motherfuckers who talk about me and you say you love me. We ain't doing that. So I don't know why Sutton can't see that Jennifer is there and Garcelle is there. But Garcelle leaving because Garcelle's sick of fucking Sutton fucking using her. Because she is. I mean, it may be a beneficial relationship all along, but it be like that. I mean, I had to cut somebody off too. Every time she need me, I'm there for her. I'm there from her. For whatever the fuck. And it's always something. Always. But I love you. I'm going to be there for you. But let my ass get into a jam. It took me some minutes though. I was slow learning. I learned real slow. But once I learned, shit, motherfucker, I get my PhD in that. I moved from a whole area. Ain't tell her shit. Will she see me again? It's gonna be because we run in the stores together and we don't shop at the same places no more. So I ain't got to worry about that. So And then if I see her say, "What's up, man?" Yeah, I call you, girl. Here got my number. The last number gonna be wrong. Yep, I ain't fucking around. Yep. And then when I tried to tell her what I told y'all, nah, you be bullshitting with me, man. Why when I need you, you ain't never around? Even if I need you and you can't help me, can you just write me back or text me to say, I can't help you? This bitch go silent. Like, okay. Yeah. I said 2025 gonna be new. Yep, and it is. So we get Kyle talking about she want everybody to ring, to be honest and to come up with say what need to be said. What else was in the after show? At first, I didn't really like Jennifer Tilly, but I like Jennifer first. I don't think they like Jennifer because Jennifer got a lot of money. And at first, she used to be like, oh. But now she's starting to like. I guess she might have been in that fame shit, and she embraced her money now. She don't be on that bullshit. And I love that every time she got something, that somebody admires it. Don't be no shit I'm looking at, but it must be hit. It must be the hot shit. Cause I mean, every time I see her, she like her. I just like her. I think she's fun. And I want to be like that where I don't got to worry about no fucking money. I just had fun. She always laughing. She ain't never sweating shit. She ain't never sweating. I ain't never seen her sweat shit. So, you know. And then they were saying that in the after show, how Sutton don't know. Bo's boarded up. Boaz boarded Bozeman. She was like, well, we were on the whole trip. She said, Sutton don't spend no money. And Sutton don't spend no money. I think when she bought herself them diamond earrings, when she took her daughter and got them earrings and something else, we hadn't seen Sutton buy shit all year. And then I'm gonna keep it for real. Her store was not successful. That's why it's closed. I don't even think it's online no more. And then that sustainable clothes shit, I ain't wearing that shit. They're like you can get it from Target. I'm just saying. And I'm sure she don't got Target prices. At least I don't think. But I'll go look at that, get finished with this review, which is exactly right now. So listen, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me for 45 minutes and 42 seconds, and I love you for it. Have a nice night. Bye now.